For the Gauchos defensively, Epperson is in left, Cameron Newell is in center, Luke Swenson is in right, Ryan Clark at third, Brian Trinquan is at short, Joe Woodward is playing second base, Tyler Caressa is at first, and Jackson Morrow doing the catching for right-hander Austin Pettibone. Pettibone is a sophomore. He's about 6'4" tall, 215 pounds, out of Yorba Linda, California, in Orange County, where he attended Esperanza High School. On the year, 4-2, 2.80 ERA. He started 9 games, 64 1/3 innings on the hill so far this year. He surrendered 69 hits, so not afraid to pitch to contact. 23 runs, 20 earned. He struck out 30, and he has walked 14. Here are 3 umpires this afternoon. Behind the plate will be Chuck Lyon. Mel Gatson gets the call at first base, and Scott Klein will be at third. Pretty nice crowd filing in. We expect a few more fans to be in the ballpark as our game continues on. It's just a 3 o'clock start here on the West Coast, so some of the kids that are still in school will have an opportunity to get out of their classes, and maybe some folks who are getting out of work locally early on a Friday can come on down to the ballpark. It is certainly a beautiful day for baseball. Not a cloud to be seen. Gorgeous view of the mountains here at Cesar Wasaka Field. Should be a nice series between the Dirtbags and the homestanding Gauchos. We're ready for baseball. Stepping up is Jeff McNeil, batting from the left side, and the first pitch is taken for a strike over the outside corner. That was the fastball from Austin Pettibone. He'll get it up there about 85 to 89 miles an hour. Features a curveball and a bit of a sharper breaking slider to go with a changeup into the windup. The next pitch is hit in the air to right field and pretty deep. Going back on it is Swenson. Reaches up, can't get it. It's off his glove and deflects to the lower part of the wall. Turning first and heading into second with a stand-up double is Jeff McNeil. So off to a good start, turns on the second pitch that he sees and doubles for the 10th time on the year. McNeil extending his hitting streak to 5 games. A kid who came in at .312 for the campaign. Certainly a guy that can get things started at the top of the lineup for this Dirtbag squad. So here's Michael Hill, who's pretty much been the best of the bunch with the bat all season long. .348 is his average, 40 hits in 115 trips. He'll bat from the left side. The shortstop waves the bat over his head. A peek at second base by Pettibone, and he'll wheel around and chase back McNeil without a play. And on the grass at third is Ryan Clark. Concerned about a potential bunt from Michael Hill to move the runner over. We'll see how Long Beach State looks to play it very early in the game, just underway, top half of the first. A long stare at second, and the pitch is fouled straight back. Pretty nice looking cut there from Michael Hill. And the count now at 0-1 with Jeff Yamaguchi waiting on deck. The Dirtbags on a roll. They've won 4 consecutive games. They swept the series last weekend at home against UC Davis. That followed an extra inning win against San Diego State on the 9th of April. Maybe got them going. The pitch, squaring around a bunt, is Hill. He missed on the bunt. They'll appeal to third, and the third base umpire, Scott Klein, says that he went around. The count on the board reads 1-1, but I believe it's going to be 0-2. And now they change it as McNeil gets his lead away from second base. Except for Clark, who's even on the grass at third base. Everybody else back around the infield. The pitch chopped on the ground slowly to shortstop. That'll advance the runner. Coming into field, it is Trinquan. The throw across the diamond is in time to retire Michael Hill 6-3. But Hill does his job. He advances McNeil to third, and an opportunity to drive in a run for Jeff Yamaguchi with 1 man down. Michael Hill doing all the little things, and that's why a lot of the scouts are talking about a draft pick opportunity for Michael Hill this upcoming June. Certainly having a quality season as a junior after not playing much his sophomore year, just 27 games and 13 starts. So here's Jeff Yamaguchi, the big, strong, right-handed hitting first baseman. Takes a fastball right over the heart of the plate, 0-1. Yamaguchi has driven in 10 this year. He'll have an opportunity now to put the ball on the ground and get another RBI with the Gauchos playing the infield back. Yamaguchi out of Lakewood, California, Lakewood High School. Takes a fastball over the outside corner. Nice job by Pettibone to find that spot. 0-2 the count with 1 man down, and McNeil standing at third. Patron waiting on deck, another left-handed batter. The Dirtbags have fared very well this season when they face right-handed starters. 13-8 for the campaign against the righties. Just 3-10 against southpaws. The 0-2 misses upstairs. And the count runs to 1 ball and 2 strikes on Yamaguchi. So they get a chance against a righty today in Austin Pettibone. Big, strong kid, 6'4", 215, the sophomore. And the leader on the pitching staff thus far this season for the Gauchos. The 0-2, breaking ball hit toward right field. That's plenty deep to score the run. Making the catch is Luke Swenson, tagging at third and heading home, making it 1-0 is Jeff McNeil. So a sac fly for Yamaguchi and a run batted in, his 11th on the season. And the Dirtbags jump on top by a count of 1-0 here in the top half of the first inning. The base is clear, and Patron, the left-hander, will step to the dish. Always important when you go on the road to take an early lead. Something that the Dirtbags had difficulty doing early in this season, but they've done exceptionally well as of late as Patron takes a fastball over the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. Austin Pettibone making his 4th start against Big West competition this season, 1-0 with a 3.38 ERA as Patron takes outside, even in the count 1-1. A 3.38 earned run average against conference teams, but 2.80 for the overall campaign. Now making his 10th start. The 1-1 is swung on and missed by Patron. That was the slider. Count at 1-2 with 2 men down and the bases clear. As a freshman, Pettibone made 17 appearances, 13 of them as a starter through 79 innings, and he won 8 games, which led the team. Into the windup for the 1-2, missing low and in. Nice block in the dirt, although it didn't matter much, by the catcher Morrow. Count evens 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pettibone, a very good pitcher at Esperanza High School, going 8-5. First team All-Century League as a high school senior. 2.41 ERA. Was 8-1 as a junior. The pitch popped up, shallow left field. Now the ball drifts back as it gets caught in the gust, but there in plenty of time to make the catch is Joey Epperson, and that retires the side. So fly out 7. The Dirtbags do a nice job of getting on the board early. A leadoff double by McNeil, driven home thanks to a sacrifice fly from Jeff Yamaguchi, and it's 1-0 as we head to the bottom half of the first. The Gauchos coming up for the first time on the afternoon when we come back.